For thousands of years, cultures across the earth have honored what we call the primordial mother, this feminine presence, the great mother, Sophia, Isis, Inanna, the archetypes of creation, of death and rebirth. She's not just a concept, but she is an embodied cosmology through rivers, caves, the cyclical rhythms of life, where all is seen as expressions of her. The stars, our blood. The rise of the patriarchal systems, though, the primordial mother was split. She was demonized. She was hidden. And women's bodies, our sexuality, our intuition, and our connection to the earth were mistrusted. And this separation left a really deep wound, one that we still feel today. And we as women feel it as disconnect, as burnout, of shame, a feeling of this longing of something that we can't quite grasp or name. The Magdalene lineage carries the memory of a very different story. In her original context, Mary Magdalene was not a repentant sinner. She was a priestess, an initiate, a teacher, a guardian of the lost feminine mysteries. She also was a guardian of the sacred union, of devotion, and then transmission of love as a pathway to our awakening. Her presence in the south of France represents this literal and energetic thread to those ancient wisdom streams. When modern women connect to the primordial mother and the Magdalene codes at the same time, something potent happens. We remember that our bodies, our cycles, our desires are not flaws, they're actually this portal of wisdom. And that when we heal this distortion, releasing this inherited shame and the silence around the feminine, we begin to restore balance, bringing in compassion, this relational intelligence and life-centric values back into leadership, redefining feminine leadership, redefining our creativity, redefining society. And we reactivate the original feminine, not just as a performance, but as a living current of truth and embodied power. So this pilgrimage to the rose is not just learning history. It's an initiation back into the living current of the original feminine, of the feminine codes. And you get to participate to re-experience what you've been disconnected from. And you get to experience that through your senses. You get to feel the waters. You get to taste the earth. You get to walk these ancient paths. So let me ask you, what is the value that you would give for reconnecting with your true self, reconnecting with your roots as a woman?